Hi parents, and welcome to our weekly Parent Devo time. Now, like I said and Cherie has said also, this is a time that's specifically just for you so we can talk about our lesson that we did this past Sunday. So we're posting this at what we hope is during a nap time for you so that maybe you can watch it now and then you can do the Devo time with your kiddos later this afternoon or maybe tomorrow or even Saturday. So if you didn't figure that out, today's Thursday, in case you're watching it later. Anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about our lesson for this last week. So we did start a new month with April, and our heart print, which that is our word for the theme of the month, but our heart print for this month is I am made new with Jesus. And we're going to talk through some stories that help us understand how we're made new with Jesus. We're made new with Jesus when he forgives us, when he heals us, and when he has a place for us, an eternal home for us. And then also Easter is this month, so we're going to include that as well, of course. But this week was about forgiveness and that Jesus will forgive us, and that's one of the ways that we are made new with him is that he forgives us. And so our story that was told to us by Jenny on Sunday, and Jenny is from our Rockwall campus. She's one of our large group leaders there. But this story was about Peter and Jesus. And Peter was one of Jesus's very close disciples. Was an apostle, meaning that he knew Jesus when Jesus walked here on earth. So Peter was very devoted. He was not going to leave Jesus aside at all. And Jesus told him, said, Peter, you're actually going to deny that you know me, and you're going to deny it 3 times. And Peter was just kind of dumbfounded. There's no way. It's like, Jesus, I'm following you. I'm going to do what you want. I'm going to be with you until the end, whatever it takes. And Jesus is like, no, really, you're going to deny me 3 times, and it's going to happen all before the rooster crows. And Peter's just, he's kind of going, there's no way. There's no way that's going to happen. Well, after Jesus was arrested, Peter was kind of watching from a distance, but close enough so he could see what was happening to Jesus. And someone recognized him and said, hey, I think you were with Jesus. And Peter's like, no, I wasn't with Jesus. And then again, someone recognized him and said, I think I saw you with Jesus. Are you one of Jesus's followers? He's like, no, that wasn't me. And then the 3rd time someone noticed him, it's like, hey, I know you. You're one of Jesus's followers. You're one of his friends. You're there with him. And Peter just flat out denied and said, no, I don't know this man. So he flat out denied him. And then the rooster crowed. And as soon as that happened, Peter realized, oh my goodness, what Jesus said came true. I did deny him 3 times. And then at that point, Peter has to feel just completely devastated because Jesus is arrested. Peter can't get to Jesus because Jesus has been arrested. And then the next thing that happens is he's watching him being beaten and then crucified. And then Jesus is buried in a tomb. Peter never got to apologize. He never got to tell him, I'm sorry. Nothing. He's just left knowing that he denied Jesus. And there's nothing beyond that. But then that's not the end of the story. As Jenny told us, after Jesus rose from the dead, he spent some time with Peter, and he's like, Peter, do you love me? And he asked him that 3 times. And 3 times, Peter said, yes, I love you. And then Jesus told him, then I want you to feed my sheep, take care of my sheep. But 3 times, get it? 3 times, Peter denied Jesus. And 3 times, Jesus asked him the same question, do you love me? That means Jesus forgave Peter those 3 times. And the rest of the story is Peter didn't just stop there. He took what Jesus asked him, do you love me? And then take care of my sheep, take care of the people, feed the people. And that Peter took that and went on to tell others. He went and told everybody, as many people as he could, how much Jesus loved them, that Jesus died on the cross to save them from their sins. So Peter took what could have been just kind of a life-ending situation, knowing that he had denied Christ. But Jesus forgave him, and Peter used that as motivation to go and tell others about him. So the thing that he messed up most on, I think maybe he felt, I don't know for sure, but he took that and it spurred him on to tell others. And so we have a craft for you to do at home with your kiddos. If you have what's the word I'm looking for? If you have all the items that you need at home, that'd be great. I actually don't have the items I need at home, so I went with what I did have. So I made this, make sure you can see it. So I colored this part red, and it says, Jesus forgives me. And in the middle, you can see this brown heart. And on the brown heart, I wrote, I have to look down, disobey, mean, unkind, hit. So I wrote down some things that maybe your kiddos might do to each other, or they might do to you if they disobey. But these are things that make our hearts where they're not clean. These are things that we do that are direct disobedience to God or to Jesus. And so the only way that we can get rid of these things is Jesus. And so we open it up and we have this heart that's on white paper, and it says Jesus in red, because Jesus will forgive us of our sins and he will make our hearts clean again. There's no way that we can get this off. Only Jesus can do this. So we want to make sure that you guys have that. And like I said, I did it just on regular, this is actually graph paper. I don't know, it's what we had available at our house. But graph paper for you to use at home, or graph paper, whatever paper that you can use at home, and crayons, markers, have your kiddos color and have fun with it, but also include that lesson that these are things that we can't erase these mistakes. Peter couldn't undo what he did. He couldn't tell Jesus that he was sorry, and he couldn't take that away. But Jesus still forgave him. Jesus loved him anyway, and Jesus forgave him anyway. So that's our short Devo time today. I hope you guys are able to enjoy the Devos with your kids, and use these time to dance together with the song that's in the link on the lesson, or on the Devo link, and practice the memory verse, because we've got a new memory verse going on right now for this month, and both of those are in the link for the Devo that's attached to this video. And then also I wanted to give you an idea, something that I thought of earlier that might be fun since Easter's coming up and we're all inside. I don't know if you'll get to be with family. It's just going to be the 5 of us in our house for Easter this year. But last week, our neighborhood got together and put on a bear hunt for some of the younger kiddos in our neighborhood. We put stuffed animals, or we stuffed bears out. We put them in our bushes in our front yard. Some other people put them in their windows, and it got those kiddos, or it gave them the opportunity to get out of their house and go and look for bears. And so I thought, so many people do Easter egg hunts on Easter. So I thought it might be fun if you want to text some of your neighbors, or maybe even some of your CG people, and you can ask them, hey, can you have your kids decorate some paper eggs? Make them, get like printer paper or something that's a decent size, and you can decorate those, and you can stick them in your windows, or if you want to put them in the bushes like we did, whatever would work for you. And then you can let everybody know, let your friends know, hey, we've got Easter eggs hidden at our house. And so it's like going on a bear hunt, but they get to go on an Easter egg hunt, and they can go find the eggs and keep track of how many eggs that they see as they're driving around. So anyway, just thought of that idea. Y'all might enjoy that. Do that on Sunday with your families. Hope you guys are doing well. And if you've got questions or just need to talk to somebody, feel free to contact one of your preschool ministers, all 4 of us. I'm at the Kaufman campus. Cherie Akers is at the Forney campus. Angela Howard is at the Sunnyvale campus, and Kylie Bedford is at the Rockwell campus. So I will also put our contact information in this post, so you can see that as well if you need to get in touch with us about preschool things, or just questions about the church in general. We'd be glad to help you out with that. And then lastly, we miss seeing y'all. We miss you so much. I got to go to our Kaufman campus the other day. I needed to print out some stuff, and it's kind of sad. It's just so quiet there, and normally it's full of little kid noise and just laughter and songs and having fun. So just know that we miss y'all, and we look forward to seeing y'all again as soon as we all get back together. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you as soon as we can. All right, bye.